Hello QPR fans and players TV, home and away. Doing another exclusive interview again. This time with an ex-player, obviously, in Wayne Fereday. Welcome along, Wayne. Thank you for your time, mate. I know you have duties at the club to do as well throughout the day. I'll keep it short and sweet.
That's okay, not a problem.
Thanks for your time once again and for coming on QPR fans and players TV. I'm going to ask you a few questions about your playing career at Rangers. That's okay?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to start off with, growing up as a boy, what team did you follow? Or who did you support?
Well, I've got to be honest, I'm a Midlands lad,
Yep.
and the closest team to me was West Brom, West
Okay.
Bromwich Albion. Literally, my parents was 2 minutes down the road from the Hawthorns.
Yep.
So I did follow those guys.
Yep.
And when I first came down to Rangers, I was training at West Brom as well.
Okay.
But QPR, like I said, I was coming in the school holidays,
Yep.
and they said, when you leave school, we'll sign you, and obviously the rest is history. So, got to be, I suppose I did follow West Brom because it was
Yep.
my local team,
Okay, yes.
and fantastic club that is as well. But obviously, as soon as I came
Of
down
course.
here, my allegiances changed a little bit.
Okay, Walt's been up in the Midlands and stuff with Rangers. What did you think of QPR growing up? I mean, obviously, not a big club, fashionable club compared to other teams.
I still, because I followed football. So if you followed football, and when I, like you say, when I was a kid, and obviously when I first came down here in '75, we all know about that team.
Yeah.
And obviously I was a kid following football, and I was watching Bowlesy,
Yeah.
Marshy before that, Bowlesy, Jerry. So
Iconic players at the club, obviously.
absolutely iconic.
You know,
fantastic
whether we
footballers.
all, like, as players,
Yeah.
aim to try and get to that level, you know, because obviously you want to do your best for the team you play for,
Yeah.
obviously, you know, it's...
So I think I always noticed QPR because of those special players they had at
Okay.
that time and before and
Yeah.
since.
Yeah, of course, yeah. What year did you join QPR?
Well, like I said, I came here as a young lad in '75.
Okay.
75, 76, school holidays, came down here training. Went to the training ground. The first players I met, I was a young whatever, and I met Frank McClintock and Dave Webb, and I was like literally starstruck.
Yeah.
And as we just said, that team then was a fantastic team that we'll probably never see a team like that again. We've had
Never know. One day, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah,
we will.
yeah.
And
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, and I've played in some good sides through
Yeah.
the '80s, but that for me, obviously we know.
Thank you.
So yeah, it was, you know, all through them years, it was a great team, and I came here as a kid then, '75, and I signed pro. I think it was about 79, 80. I signed pro and made my debut. So that was the start for me.
Okay. Next question is, who did you make your debut against?
Bristol Rovers.
Okay.
I think it was August. I think it was August '80. To be fair, I think when I made my debut, late 79, 80. Bristol Rovers here on a Tuesday night. And we won 4-0.
Okay.
And obviously,
And following on from that question, can you remember who scored your first QPR goal against?
that was it. Because
Okay.
I
On your
managed
debut,
to score 2 on my debut. Yeah. I played up front with. Was it Tommy Langley, I think?
Okay.
I think Tommy, or was it Big Bob? I can't remember. It might have been Big Bobby Hazel. I played
Yeah,
up front
yeah,
with.
cool. That's
But
a
I
name-
scored. We
that's a
won
name from the
4-0.
past. Bob Hazel.
What a man. What a man. We won 4-0, and
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to score.
Okay.
score 2
Most
goals.
memorable game for QPR?
That
There's
one
definitely
obviously,
loads, but obviously,
is going to stick in your mind. But I think.
Sure, your debut must be one of them.
Yeah, that's got to be
Scoring.
one. But I think '84 Anfield, because we went up there and we got a draw 1-1, which against that side, the Dalglish, Rush, blah blah blah.
Big side, very big team.
Oh, and obviously that was when they were ruling the
Yeah,
roost,
yeah, exactly.
and we drew 1-1, and I scored the goal. So and you know it was as though we had won the FA Cup that night.
Okay.
We was
Yeah. Well, yeah.
celebrating after
Yeah.
the champagne,
And
it was
fans
fun.
alike, it's like, you know, get a great result, even
Plus,
like
plus I
today.
will say as well, when we got to the Milk Cup final, we won't say about the final, but obviously we beat them in the semi, Anfield.
yeah.
I came on a sub and
Yeah.
the winning goal got us through to the
Yeah,
final.
exactly,
So yeah, them games for me.
Yeah, that was a bit of a
will stick
mental
out.
night, I must say. You know, shame about the final, but the
Yeah,
less
we
about
won't-
that, the
yeah, we
better.
won't mention the final.
Yeah. On away games, who did you room with?
Mr. Dawes.
Obviously, mainly you could have had different players rooming with you, but was it...
Mainly Dawsey.
Okay.
Yeah, Dawsey was the main person I roomed with because we came through as kids.
Yep.
And we a lot of us came through as kids and got on the side. Me, Dawsey, Warren Neal, a lot of us. And so Dorsey was the one, yeah. And I roomed with him on most away trips.
Yeah, I like Dorsey as a player. He's a decent player.
Fantastic player. Underrated. Big time underrated.
And what was it like playing in front of a full house at Loftus Road? I mean, even without a full house, you know, the crowd, obviously, when the team are playing well, it don't matter. It's still going to be...
Yeah, it's great because they give you a lot of...
lively.
I mean, obviously, it's lively. It is close.
Yeah.
Obviously, as you well know, it's right close to the pitch, so they're right on top of you. And like I say, when I played all through the 80s, we had some good sides and we had some good times. And the atmosphere at times was fantastic. Electric. Absolutely electric. So,
and obviously, the away team must have been like, you know...
Yeah, because a lot of them wouldn't have been used to it. No. You know, obviously the old Upton Park, West Ham, that was similar. But a lot of grounds was not as tight as it was here. And it was great atmosphere every
Just a
time.
couple more quick questions before I let you go to do your work
okay.
stuff at the club. Do you keep in contact with any ex-teammates before social media, and now obviously with social media on the scene in a big way? You know.
I do. I see Waddo. I see Gary Waddo a few times at Aldershot.
Yep.
And I've seen him when he's gone around grounds football wise, and obviously I bump into a few lads now. Andy has done a fantastic job and got the Forever Ours up and running. And I think there's Mickey Flanagan here today. And Simon Stainrod was. I think Chris Kwame and Simon Stainrod in a week. So obviously it's nice to see.
I think that's a nice touch by the club to do that, and I mean whoever's got it started up,
it
brings back the players who
brilliant.
play for us and gives their fans a chance to.
It is
because
I played for West Brom as well, and they've got a former players association, and they have a meeting every year. They get everybody back and have a meal at the club and watch the game. And
reminisce about old times and
it's
stuff.
Fantastic, and Andy's got this started here.
That's great. It's a great thing to be honest.
Lot of due respect for him for doing that, and he's done a great job.
Worst dressed player in your team when playing?
Crikey, I'm going to say myself. To pick one out of that, because it was Shell Suit City. God, dear me. You know, we were all terrible dressed because I was sponsored by Patrick at the time. And it was like bright purple shell suits.
Nice.
And we all looked the same. So I couldn't really pick one. I'm going to pick myself.
Okay, mate. And just one last question before I let you go. Sum up your time as a player for QPR to the fans of QPR Fans and Players TV.
It's the best time of my life. Simple as. Because I played 250 games or near enough here. And the worst mistake of my life was leaving this club. You know, I didn't get on with Troy Francis at the time, and he wanted it. Long story. And forced out in a way, but I should have stood my ground and said I'm staying. It was the best time of my life. And the best.
I'm sure lots of fans like your style of play. You're quick. I remember you bombing down the wing, crossing the ball, whoever's on the end of it. If we score from it, but it's actually that style of play that I think most of the fans in general liked. You know, I mean, especially with the other players involved, just made it even better for you if you're supplying the cross. If they were scoring goals, everyone's happy. The team was.
And like I said, I was lucky enough to play with some. You know, I remember debut with Tony Curry, Bobby Hazel, all these guys, and all through the years, the Clive Allens, the Paul Goddards. Played with some unbelievable footballers here, and
some very good players for the club. And it was a pleasure to watch you guys then. And
it was a pleasure to play and playing for you guys in front of you guys. So
anyway, all I'm going to say to you, mate, is thank you very much.
No worries.
Thank you for doing the interview with us.
Absolute pleasure.
And keep the good work up.
I will do, hopefully.
Okay, mate. That's it, ladies and gents, from QPR Fans and Players TV. The one and only Wayne Fereday. I'm going to say is keep watching this. Hopefully have some more interviews coming up. Thanks to Ed and the media team, etc. at the club for letting me do these interviews. I'm out of here. Come on, you Oz.